Well, hello Facebookers. Welcome back to the weird and strange web. And what a coincidence you find me. Well, a little update on my little gray cat. I reported that she was really sick and I was worried I'd have to take her to the vet and she wouldn't come home. But there she is now. She's hot. It got very hot here today and she hid under the bed and the bedroom gets hot. So I got her out and I got the fans going, blowing the hot air out. But she has eaten her Iams dry chow. That's a fresh bowl of water there. And then another fresh bowl of water in the living room. Bedroom, sorry. I'm even tired of the heat. I had the air conditioner on, but you see, there it is, and it works really good. It looks old, but it works, and cold air does come out in force. However, stupidly, it's not powerful enough. It does the living room all fine and good, but it doesn't seem to get around this little corner. It doesn't even really get the kitchen all that cool either. But see, I've got this big fan. Let me turn it off for a minute. Oh, it's very... Oh, that son of a bitch is hearing that all day. You get a ring in your ear. But you see, I closed the window and everything too, and it just made it like a swamp in here. See, that's just fresh water. So that little... You want to make sure that your pets have plenty of water when it's hot, especially this upcoming weekend across the country here on July 19th. So July 20th, a lot of people are going to suffer back east, especially. It's going to get hot here too, high 90s. But you know, this is it's summertime. You know, things get hot in the summer. Can't always have cold weather, although I keep better in cold weather. Now, I know you're probably going to think I'm nuts for making it's not even a quarter of a pot of coffee, but I get a craving for the good old Java because I'm pausing because I'm just like, you know, but I get a craving for coffee even in hot weather. It doesn't make me hotter, just the caffeine in it. I need a stimulant, so I have a pot of coffee. It's about 7:30 in the evening on this Friday night, and yeah, so I wanted to show you these packets of cat food that I got at Grocery Outlet. They're in these packets. They come like this, and it's really, really fresh ground fish in them. It's called Perfectly Fish, and it really is. I can see like the scales in there even. They just grind up, let's see, what is it? They grind up salmon, snapper, which is a real good white fish, but bony, and shrimp. And they had that on sale at Grocery Outlet for $4.99 for that, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Then the other things that I found were, because I didn't go to the pet store to get the good stuff. It was too far away. I didn't want to, deal with it. Then I got this. Look at how weird this can is. This is the perfect size for little Gray. She doesn't eat a whole can in a day either. She'll leave it on the plate. If your cat... Uh-oh, look. Oh, shit. The heat's getting her. Well, she needs that dry food for roughage. Now God. Anyway, here I am talking about cat food, and Iam's perfect. I've yet to try this one. That's why I only bought 4 cans. But Iam's is a very good brand of pet food. They have the formula, what the animals need without too much fat. Fat is very big problem with pets. There's a lot of obese pets in the country right now. People are killing their pets by overfeeding them. We love them and we want them to eat good like we do when we have like pizza and what, lasagna and meatloaf and mashed potatoes, and we think, oh, my dog and my cat, I got to give them something good too, so they dole out or put a whole can of food down. You don't do that, man. Their stomachs are like little tiny little pouches in their body. You can kill them. So, oh, God damn it, that's okay. She had a hairball. The poor little thing was fighting. No wonder she wasn't feeling. So she ate that dry food and then, in order to regurgitate up a hairball. She's alright though. I mean, she's been purring and playing and scratching on her scratch board, and the antibiotic, whatever, you know, because older cats, they get intestinal infections and upper respiratory things, so every now and then you got to dose them with a good antibiotic. And they come out of it okay, so I thought I was going to have to put little Gray down the way she was acting, man. I was crying and got myself all worked up. Imagine being alone in this lonely Reno apartment. My brother never visits me, never calls. All my friends from California have different lives. I'm all alone here. And I mean, if I should die in this apartment, I don't think anybody would find me until I start smelling the place up. But except for the neighbor guys downstairs, and even then they're flaky too. You know, they have issues. I just can never find the perfect friend, so I gave up, really. But oh God, I gotta stop. I got sweat on my neck and my face. I want to hop into a cool shower and soak down, and I'll feel a lot better. And that's what you should do too when it's hot. You come in from being outside on a hot day, strip yourself down into your underwear, get into the shower and get yourself wet. And don't go back out wet. Just stand in front of the fan to dry off, you know. I mean, it's comfortable, and put on some really light clothes inside your house, or go around in your boxer shorts, or ladies will go around in their little skimpy little cotton panties, and you know, it's just the idea is comfort and loose clothes. Never wear tight clothes on a hot day, especially anything black. Then you're really gonna soak it out and maybe even pass out. And I should know. You know, I've been around for quite a long time. I don't need that face app to age me. I'm already done age. I don't understand why people would download such a thing and age their faces 10 or 20 years. Isn't that creepy? You don't want to see yourself like being my age and beyond. It's a shocker when you look in the mirror and stuff, and you get a little depressed and a little feeling that you're not useful and not attractive, and you go through this whole psychological torture. Just leave the old age stuff alone and just be who you are, and that's how I think anyway. So, yeah, but I'm a wreck, you know. We all get to be looking like a wreck at some point or another, but the thing about it is I don't feel like I'm 60 after having my birthday this Tuesday. 60 years old. I can feel the sweat dripping. I don't know. Usually the stereotypical image of a 60-year-old is somebody old with gray hair and kind of cranky and wrinkly and all that. Maybe I'm that, maybe, but it probably as you see me. But inside, you know, I have energy and except for a hot day like this, I'd rather relax, but I just don't feel like I'm near the mortality rate of death. It's very creepy. But anyway, have a good weekend, this July 20th and 21st. Be careful, don't get killed in any boating accidents or stuff like that. Don't get sunburned. Get yourself some good sunscreen. Go to CVS or Walgreens and spend the money and buy it. Never use old sunscreen, because a lot of times that stuff doesn't work, and it also, when the formula changes when it gets old and has a reaction to the sunlight that actually burns, rather than protects the skin, but actually burns it. So you want to throw out any old sunscreen that you have and keep fresh, because they keep getting better at the technology anyway. So, you know, the newer the stuff that you've got, the more protection, confidence you have that the product's going to work good for you. But I just stay out of the sun really, except for short exposures, 10 or 15 minutes at the max. I'm just too white for that, you know. I envy people with olive skin and, you know, the like Latin American skin and stuff. I like that. They've got a lot of what is it? Melanin or melatonin or something in their skin that naturally protects them. So, and I would like that, but and in another life. So have a good weekend. I gotta go and clean that that cat puke up now. Oh God, I hate that. But at least she got that hairball out, right? Isn't that? She took off because she thinks I'm gonna be mad at her. Have a good weekend.